right. Approval of the agenda, council, whenever you're ready. And if there's any modifications, let us know.
I'd like to approve tonight's city council agenda, March 2nd, 2026, 5:30 p.m.
I would like to add to the agenda, the air monitor.
Can I get a second first? Okay. And then
Air monitor.
our monitor.
Yeah, that,
Okay.
That's gonna be old and
it's actually kind of old, and I'm also looking if we can go ahead and the air monitor for the city. For the city.
Air monitor. Okay. All right. So add it under old business. Letter A.
Yes.
on what air monitor. I gotta wait till you see what you're talking
Okay,
about.
let me present.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We're going to have to discuss it. I don't think we can get a vote done today. And voted on the same day
Yes.
without information.
Well, I have to.
Okay. That's up to y'all.
And then you guys can let me know if it's enough.
Okay.
You know, to far about it.
Okay. So we'll do under old. Okay. We've discussed air monitor before. Why is it under old business? Update. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Anything else? All right. All right. All in,
So wait a minute.
me. Okay. Me.
Recommend everyone to whether we want to vote on it. I understand.
Yeah, so if, it's on the agenda, you can add it to the agenda, the second motion to add it to the agenda, and vote on it, if you want to add it to the agenda, so it's publicly advertised. Over this agenda. So if it's a new matter, if you raise it and ask that, if we add it, it requires a second vote on the agenda to that topic.
Okay.
So,
So we didn't even make a motion to add it to tonight or to
Yeah,
add.
so what it sounds like, you want to add something that's not been previously noticed on the agenda. And so you can do that today, by that you need to raise the motion to add an item to the agenda, or next agenda, add what you'd like to talk, and that requires a second, and a vote to pass. And if it doesn't get added today, then put on the agenda for next one, if it doesn't get added today, then insert it in the section for today.
Just the same thing.
we've been making a motion.
Yeah.
So,
But is that for decision or not?
and that part out.
For vote.
Yeah, I mean, if you add an item to the agenda, it can proceed to discussion, and then if there's a motion to make a vote and then a second on that, I don't vote on it. But it requires that process. But I will just say that typically, and the state under the Open Meetings Act, they require that they add it to it, be necessary to be discussed today. So there is like a little bit of a bar. So if it's necessary to discuss today, you just make a vote to the second, and then if the vote is majority, add it.
Okay, so I can make a motion.
It's already on the floor. I just need a second. She seconded, and you already added it. Is any other additions besides this one? All right. All in favor? Any opposed? All right. Ayes have it. Thank you so much. All right. Moving forward to approval of the agenda. We just did that. Public comments. And Miss Ashley, you ready? Hello.
It's been a while.
Yes, sir.
So
I've had an issue for the last 3 months with my plumbing situation. So this is my first resolve, trying to get this matter handled. This is my last attempt. Roseberry made the recommendation to come to the council. Last week it was Chief and Roseberry, they both said come to the council. Currently, I'm having plumbing issues with the city public works that's behind my property, on Wigan Street. So, public works building on Swift Street. I actually sent out an email that detailed exactly what's taking place and how I don't have a clue why the city decided to cap their line or what have you. But I know my tenant who's here, he's been in that space for almost a year now, since April, with no issues. I've owned this building since 2018 with no issues. Our master plumber is also here, who pulled the original permits when we did the work on my property. So my property's plumbing is brand new, up to code, nothing wrong with it. The public works began having issues from my understanding, because once again, I don't know. Munson said, he's saying since Christmas time, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, there were some issues. They decided to cap the line. Now that line is a public line. It's a community line. It wasn't a private line, because Public Works was on it as well as my building is on it. The entire time, first I started smelling something, was the beginning of the year, and I called the mayor first. Once again, my thing wasn't just to come to the council and put it on the record, because I was trying to solve it without it being a big issue. The mayor did her job by calling the chief and trying to get the matter resolved. We thought we had the issue fixed. When the chief called the plumbing company, they found that the lines was more lines on my line as well as the public line. But initially, my line was never messed up. It was something on the city's part of the line that was messed up while I was backed up in Public Works building. So instead of fixing the issue, the chief just capped it versus fixing the problem. Now that problem became my problem, and he said as much. He said it would become my problem. 2 weeks within that, it became my problem. That's when I started reaching out to everyone. We tried to fix it. Now we're seeing that the issue is still there. The Cab County came out. They jetted it twice. They did a courtesy for me. They actually ran a camera down it, and they saw that the problem was on the city's side of the property, not mine. So I can't touch you guys' property, but it is affecting my tenants' quality of life, amongst other things. And it's cost me hundreds of dollars already just having to snake it and get plumbers to come out there and try to find issues. Like I said, I do have my master plumber here as well as tenant who tell further, because I'm not a plumber.
Got you. Okay. Now, I do understand this is public comment.
Absolutely.
So, of course, after you did your comment, we don't discuss and go back and forth. So, I'm glad you came to let us know, but we'll be talking about this issue that you have. But thank you for bringing it forward to us. Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah, my plumber is also
Okay.
public comments as well as my tenant.
Okay.
So, just put it on the record.
Yes, sir. Hello, Ms. Reed. Good evening.
Legacy member of Lithonia. I'm here to talk about the loud music from Friday night, Saturday night, until about 3:30 a.m. in the morning. And it's coming from behind the school in those buildings, which is Stonecrest area. But I'm a citizen and I shouldn't have to listen to Stonecrest tenants' music from that area. And this is getting to be a habit. So I wanted to know if Lithonia could get with Stonecrest and their authorities to see who is over there in those buildings that time of night having music.
What buildings is it? Is it the
Past the school, behind the school, Tribble Street.
Triple Street?
Those buildings over there. I don't know what building it is. I just know it comes from over there. And this is not the first time it's happened.
I think it's, if I'm not wrong, the unencumbered furniture county, where you go right out random.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a yard where cars are, and it's like an empty space. At one point in time, they but I'll be right there with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you hear it? Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
The first one is within that complex area, I could have, I guess not.
Okay.
Well, I think it's all around the Lithonia industrial area where they own property. I'm not saying who, but they pick out places to have these events.
Okay.
And I don't know if Stonecrest is aware of that, but this is the Stonecrest area,
Okay.
the industrial area.
Okay.
And the other
We'll find
thing,
out. Yes, ma'am.
okay, the other thing is the vacant lot on Parkway Drive in front of Good News Church is becoming a dumping ground. And I don't know how it can be remedied because this is not the first time it's happened. Plus, we got a burnt house in the community also. That's a hazard.
And where is this burnt house you talking about?
Parkway Drive,
Partway on Well.
next to Good News Church.
Okay. Oh, I know the ponder. Okay.
Yeah, and it's an eyesore and it's hazardous.
Okay. Thank you for your comments. All right. All of that has been recorded.
Anyone can speak.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a 10.
This is the tech. So
Okay.
once again, Will, he's been doing work with the kitchen. Real kitchen had a similar issue with all the lines being connected. At one point, we had, because it's plate piping, so plate piping, so it really, and what we did was separate those lines. But it was private, so we had to do it on our own. Between black guys upstairs and myself. We were getting the worst part because it was at the lowest point, right? So public works building is at the lowest point. Now my building is on technical stand is at the lowest point. So when the city capped off the plumbing versus fixing it, it's all going to us versus where it was going to be public works. And now from my understanding, once they come up here into that versus
Right.
down there, right?
Right.
Yeah, so the problem was never fixed. Well, he's saying that to fix the problem, first Roosevelt made a recommendation to rerun the line, rerun my lines from where it's originally at to Wigan Street, but that would cause more damage, more repairs, and it costs more than just fixing what you guys have and what people had down the park. And talk about
What he's going through. Okay. Okay. Come up, sir. Hello.
Yeah, I just want to make notice or give notice that, I do remember months ago when there was a flood or buildup of water by the public works still. It was a stench, a sewer-like stench. Once it stopped, 2 weeks after that, it started getting backups.
Okay.
And it's backed up in my shower. My toilet continues to run. It's a flow of water coming out of the bottom of the toilet where the bolts are. So the toilet is secure on the floor, and no water's coming from the bottom of the toilet that's coming out of where the bolts are. Okay, on each side, and it's continuous.
Okay.
And I vacuum out my shower, and disinfect my shower. A couple hours later,
It's back.
bubbling back up.
So kind of the rest of the works.
Okay.
Every
I
time
appreciate it.
I call the county to come out, they do a courtesy clean out, right, because it's on private. And at this point, it makes no sense for the county that, because if they even told Rosemary that, not our problem, not on my side, it's on the other side. So, once again, chief, kind of from my,
Right.
so every time Chief and Rosemary does talk, you guys are welcome. And then, once again, we say on Saturday, I believe, trying to resolve the issue again. It's like, this is where the problem is. We have to get the camera, like I said, the phone, they have camera, but the whole line, and they mark it off, they actually spray it, where the issue is. It's not on my property.
Okay.
But it's affecting my property 100%.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Thank you for your all's comments. Thank you. Thank you. We'll definitely be in touch and get it corrected, I'm sure. You're welcome. I know, I hate that. I just, It's okay. All right. Hello.
My name is Fabian Nelson. I serve as the social media coordinator for the Friends of the Library. I just wanted to inform the council and the community that our spring book sale will take place during Cities Week in April. We'll begin setting up for that event on April 23rd, and the public sale will be held on April 24th and 25th. We respectfully ask that the city administrator consider including our books and dates on the city social media platforms as part of the city's week promotion. Um, the increased visibility will help us continue supporting library programs and community engagement here in Lithonia. Additionally, we would like to thank you formally for thank the city of Lithonia for allowing Friends of the Library to participate in October's Trunk or Treat event by providing free books to the library. We appreciate the partnership and look forward to continued collaboration. Thank you for your time and, of course, support of the library.
Thank you. Amen. Thank you so much. Oh, go ahead.
During Cities Week, which is April, it's probably the third week in April, I believe. It might be a good idea for you all, whoever mans that table, sell those books to come to our event. For sure, we're going to have a bingo night and movie night on that Friday. I don't have that date in front of me, but they need to set the table because we're going to be giving out free food and candy. So there'll be a perfect spot, to sell to those that are classmates.
Thank you. All right. Any other comments? All right. We're going to move forward. Council, looks like we need to make a motion on the consent agenda on all these meetings. Is that correct, Ashley? All right. On all the meetings that is on the agenda.
Yeah. I would like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Ayes have it. Thank you so much. We're going to move forward to the next item on the agenda. There is no old business. So we'll move forward to new business, which is the air monitor presented by Councilwoman Howard.
And if you have noticed, and I know you find out where odors are coming from and how it may be impacting our health. And I think I made a text that, I'm pretty concerned because there's a lot of industry in our area. Regarding air pollution affects us in many ways: lungs, brain, heart, blood pressure, and how we function in our daily lives. Air pollution is a combination of pollutants such as vehicle emissions, wildfires, smoke that affect our health in a number of ways. Pollutants will vary, but CO is carbon monoxide, NO is nitrogen oxide, ozone, and PM2 particulate that are among the highest concerns and most widely studied. In addition to the lungs, air pollution can impact many parts of the human body. Cleaning up the air improves the health of all of us, from babies to elders. The number one health threat faces us at this time is climate change. Industrial activities and deforestation are some of the causes of climate change, which increases air pollution. It is imperative that we explore the devastating impacts of air pollution in our children, those with respiratory illness, and other seniors. We are looking at the possibility of obtaining an air monitor that can collect the pollutants in our area and have the results analyzed. If we can track what we are breathing, we can seek alternative solutions to improve the health of our residents. So yesterday I met with Emory. Emory will be providing the monitor. Also, they have students that Okay, so the monitor is placed, and it's like on a stick, like maybe as high as that flagpole, and it has a monitor on it. And it's solo energized, so no cost to the city. So it's solo energized, and then it sends messages to Emory, who has students who were reading these readings, and they would be able to let us know if it's something that we should be concerned with or not. Okay? If it's big enough to be concerned with, and to be able to be involved, and then they can determine where the heat is coming from. My thought is that it's coming through the city in that place. But if it's coming through the city, then we will breathe it. So that's why my main concern is get the monitor, let's see if there's something, because I smell it. I don't know if that's what you smell it. I just and the smell is strong. So maybe it's something to be concerned with, maybe not. But unless we have a reading for someone to determine, we won't know. Any questions? Yeah.
So do they have, I know you said it was the students too are involved in it, so do they have a team where they can come present to us and kind of let us know what their program entails, what the cities they're doing the studies in, or like just give us a presentation like study?
Well, the students wouldn't get the presentation. The professor would, and she teaches. And that was the only thing. The hours that we would be there, she wasn't available. Um,
Do you think you can reach out to her to see if she can present before council to give them more information?
Record
Yeah,
it. You should just email us a presentation or record it.
because I would like to know more about the device they're about to put. If y'all decide to do it, I need information about the device that they're going to use to put here. Yeah,
like what
just what is it? Like, does it give off anything else? Or are you just reading?
it should be.
Okay, that's what I want to be sure of.
Yeah, it's just reading. I met with them yesterday, and I asked all the questions. I was sitting there when I was going question, is there a cost to the city? And if it is, if there's emissions coming from the city, how is there going to be any cost to the city? So the answer to that would be that what we would do if we notice that this is a car business that's contributing to the pollution and it registers on this monitor, then our duty would be to not issue a license until they clean up.
That's part of my question right there.
Yeah, so because I was wondering,
You gotta be
I didn't
careful with
want
that.
to,
Yeah.
I didn't want to have a cost incurred. However, if we're inhaling pollutants, then there's a possibility that something needs to be cleaned up.
I guess part of my, it's not a concern, but part of my question is, and you just said it, so I got a question. I would like to know how they are able to determine what business is causing what possible pollutant.
Okay, so
Like, I don't want you to accuse me of a pollutant. I want to know where the evidence comes from and how they determine what pollutant.
okay, so first when they come out and check the monitor, what they find out is first if there's a cause, if there's pollution. Once they determine that, the EPA comes out and they have a bigger monitor. They are able to find out where it's coming from. They pinpoint it even more. But first, just to find out. You have anything to say about that, Ms. Rand? Because she's part of that.
Didn't we have the EPA come out once before?
For air quality, was it years
It's been a couple of years, ago. And at the same time, I also asked too about doing a, test for that. Because a couple of years ago, one of the ladies that's a part of Chase, is a scientist, and she had asked some of us to get white piece of cloth and put it, nail it to something and put it outside and see how fast it would turn colors. Yeah, because we had to go down, we was at the cab counter. We went down to, we were going down to the cab counter for some other things as well as that. And we did do that. We did it, Chase did an in-house uh, test for ourselves just to let us know when that biogasification plant was coming here. And Dr. Crawford was letting us know that it's a pollutants do not stay in one place. They travel. So, and just like Ms. Murphy said too, we want to know where they're coming from. He said they don't, which we all know. Smoke don't stay in one place, it travels. So, but when pollutants travel, they go all over. So we do need to know specifically if there's any way for them to narrow it down, what area and what can be done. Well, we know what can be done.
Do y'all know of any other cities that are doing
Yeah,
the
there
study
are
or
others.
have done the study?
Yeah, the study's being done. I think before where the study, she said, do you remember where she says actively being done?
So y'all both read this.
She wasn't at the meeting, but she's already familiar with it. She's actually longer than I have been. So I find out probably within the last couple of years. And speaking of color, I was trimming my bushes today. Very girl asked me that my bushes they actually belong to the city, but no one trimmed them, so I trimmed them. And one of them was very, very dark, and I'm wondering if this is a balloon. It's pretty much black. So, any other questions?
Anybody?
You think we can take a vote?
We don't know what.
Or placing the honors?
I thought you guys were asking for
I just want to see it, like visually.
Yeah, I thought you, anytime y'all approve
I
something,
don't
you
have a
need to
problem
see.
with it because it's our duty to protect the community. But I also want to know what it is that's going in the city to help me do that. So if Ms. Reed asks me some questions about it, I want to know what I'm talking about.
I
Like,
want to see the actual box.
yeah, I want to hear them tell me scientifically expectations or observations or evaluations scientifically what the machine will help us. So I won't be out here just saying, oh yeah, we have a machine testing the air quality. No,
And I want to know where the
what I'm
machine
saying.
came from. That's, I don't trust that. I don't trust them.
so they should have an issue, sending somebody in the community.
Yeah,
To
somebody can.
engage,
Yeah, they'll come out and explain
Well,
everything.
yeah, two of them was there yesterday, and they did it on a Sunday because of their time restraint. So, that's why.
What
So-
was this, if you don't mind me asking, like, yesterday, what is it going to?
Well, they came just to explain to me, and I reached out to a couple of people that, to see if anybody, and I guess I should have reached out to everybody. But they came, the professor and.
They came to you personally?
Well, we met on Blue Street.
Oh, okay.
And that's when I asked those questions.
Yeah, see if you can get them to present at least in person, or at least like what Councilwoman Murphy said, by Zoom or something. I would like to see them in person. That's just me, but that's up to you all.
Okay,
If
so
they create like a PowerPoint with, a voiceover and just talk.
I could ask, it could be, the reason I'm presenting to council is to see if council would be, the mayor would be willing to have it placed on city property. It could also be placed on private property without a problem. So, I just, if you have concern for the citizens in the community, I would think that, let's monitor if it's going to become pollutants. I don't know did have some other stuff at home, it was just there.
Well, just send us over what you have and see if they can come and talk to us. I would love to see the presentation of what it is.
I'll see if they're available.
Thank you. All right, moving forward to executive session, is there a need?
Yes.
All right. Hello, testing, testing, testing. All right, we are now back into our normal city council meeting.
Hello.
Today is March 2nd. The time now is 7:55 p.m. We did have executive session for personnel, no action, real estate, just discussion, no action. So we are now back in normal council meeting, and I would like to go ahead and get a motion to adjourn. Council, city of, do we have any update?
I just wanted to check in on the flashback and all that stuff. Check in there.
Mhm. Mhm. For April trash bash on that Saturday. I need to know exactly what are you needing, who you need to come, and what do you need them to do? Is it just to come out and support, or do you need them to speak about something, or what you got? Mhm. 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 Gotcha. Send it to me. And you know what I'm thinking now, because I know when you do something like sanitation or any department within the county, just like if we had something with the city with different departments, I get the trying to reach out to state reps. I get the trying to reach out to the CEO. Da, da, da. But what about those people that serve every day, like those directors, those managers of sanitation? I think those are the people we really, if we can't get her or whoever you're trying to get the ones that see this stuff every day, because they probably can give us more, you know, information because that's their department. They're over that department. Okay. Okay. Yeah, still and have her to come if she can or whoever from her office. But mhm, mhm. Okay, I think she got to go through her commissioners to do stuff. I thought. I mean, yeah. Okay, cool. But yeah, all right. Anything else? Any updates from anybody? Okay. Um. Yeah, you need to send me or chief an email of what you want on it so we can get it designed because they wait. All right. So no updates from chief, no updates from me. I would like to go ahead and get a motion to adjourn.
Who should adjourn?
Who seconded? You remember? Me in second. Okay. All in favor? Any opposed? All right. Eyes have it. Thank you. All right, y'all.